let's do this. Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play, Agricola.com's YouTube channel, and twitch.tv/play_Agricola. Playing on Montu Mix 4 with Montu, Pocoyo, and We Three Kings. Opening pack, there's some interesting cards here. I guess I should read the G8 cards. Agronomist, you get food for planted fields and then bonus points for number of planted fields. No, just fields, not planted fields. Headmaster's son, person can take occupation, even if it is not occupied, and does not need to play an occupation cost. So I think, okay, so I could first pick like a Grain Speculator, and Grain Speculator works really well in a lot of hands. Or I could go for the high end, and the high end is like Stone Curator, Boarlord, or Mason's Apprentice. First picking one of these three and then saying, hey, let's let the second and third pack kind of decide which direction I'm going. Because, like, it's pretty easy to have a game where you don't get to Stone and Stone Curator is not very good. It's pretty easy to have a game where Boarlord's no good. Pretty easy to have a game where you can't play Mason's Apprentice. Guess the other thing I can look at is what's gonna wheel. So I get two of these 5 cards. Does that change anything? Not really. I don't know. I don't really want to first pick Mason's Apprentice. First picking Mason's Apprentice just feels way too all in. I'm gonna first pick Warlord. Although maybe I should first pick Grain Speculator. Grain Speculator goes in just any, like, it usually goes pretty well just about any hand. And it can let you do some fun stuff with early plows. Alright, well, Beauty and the Beast is pretty solid with Grain Speculator. You take Ock and then Plow, and then you get a couple grain fields sown pretty early. But am I taking that over Circus Manager? Probably not. Circus Manager is pretty good. Sheep Farmer plus Beastmaster looks fun. Impressionist, convert clay into other building resources. Nah, I'll just take Circus Manager here. Alright, yeah, 7th pick Stage Star looks fun. I don't think I have to take it here. We've also got Unicycle Driver. Inspector, 4-wood occupation, same number of rooms, pastures, and fields. So your target is 4, usually. 4 rooms, 4 fields, 4 pastures. But 3 is also doable. Unicycle Driver plus Circus Manager. Last person to choose the Traveling Player's action. So I have to take Traveling Players with Unicycle Driver. So it's not like I'm going to be able to jump to it. But I can jump from Traveling Players to Day Labor. I think I'm going to let myself get Stage Star late. And then I'm taking Inspector or Handmaid most likely here. Knowing, since I just passed the sheep guy, passing Handmaid is kind of annoying because that card is obviously really good for it. But I also kind of like taking a 4-wood Ock Inspector here. I can pretty easily get the first room picking up Inspector here. Mason's Apprentice, Stone Curator a thing? I don't think you get both those cards too often. Rylocren. Beauty and the Beast is good. Beauty and the Beast is good. I think Circus Manager is better, though. Like, Circus Manager also gives you 2 food a bunch of times. Sometimes more than that, right? Because it's like, it often is just giving you 2 food when you're playing an occupation. And it has the upside of comboing with Traveling Players cards. So I think Circus Manager is better than Beauty and the Beast. Would Handmaid with Sheep Farmer hopefully wheeling? Oh, really? I'd be shocked if Sheep Farmer wheels. You like Unicycle? I feel like Unicycle is a little overhyped on this channel, mostly just because of Damba forcing me to play it a couple times. Like it's fun, but you need like if you're not setting up Unicycle Driver in like if you don't have a reliable way to get a stone like Patroness or Unwanted Goods or whatever, like it's pretty rough. And even then, sometimes you don't get to play it and get it out in stage one or in round one because you just don't get the exact action you need. So, Bargaining Baker here or Burger Flipper? I guess I should read Organized Fencer. All your remaining fences on round 14, they return to your supply and you take a build fences action with a discount of blah blah for animals on your farm. Oh, okay. So the idea is like a lot of the time you probably partial fence with this card or you build stables and then you do all your fencing at the end. The thing I like about organized fences is that it lets you like react with Inspector. Am I taking this over Bargaining Baker or Burger Flipper? Probably not. Probably not. Do I want Bargaining Baker in particular here? It's a solid card, but like, I don't know. Do I? Yeah, I mean it's good with Grain Speculator. Burger Flipper is very solid as well. Like Burger Flipper is an extra 4 food whenever I play an Auk. Really, right? That's the way I can look at it. Extra 3 food, I should say, whenever I play an Auk. I guess that's better than Bargaining Baker. It's kind of painful to pass Bargaining Baker here. Burger Flipper really kind of puts me all in on getting a Cooking Hearth, but hey, Cooking Hearths are good. Warlord's still here. Okay. Crapshooter also still here. Crapshooter seems pretty solid to me. Man, if sheep farmer wheels and I don't take Warlord here, you think the Hearth is too slow compared to Baker? Hmm. Like obviously building the clay oven and building the cooking hearth seem pretty similar to me, Sid. Because like yeah, I don't know. Yeah. If I play Burger Flipper as my first stock if I play Flipper as the first stock with Circus Manager, then I activate it in round 3 or 4 or whatever, most likely. And if I spend stage 2 and 3, I guess it would probably have to be stage 3 getting 4 clay, and then stage 4 building the hearth, or stage 3 round 3 building the hearth. I don't know. It seems like having my feeding be really solid with Inspector here and Crapshooter seems decent. Just because this seems like a pretty easy 4-room hand. Not too impressed by this card, but Impressionist seems interesting with Crapshooter. It just lets me kind of manipulate my resources a little bit, and the rest of these are meh. Like Beastmaster plus Shepherd, Sheep Farmer, whatever is a thing. Bargaining Baker is such better food tempo. Interesting. So it's 2 more food. You can take 3 clay, so I like that. It seems to be like Bargaining Baker falls off compared to Burger Flipper with this hand. Right? Because I assume in both cases I can get the food at the moment that I play the major improvement. Now, of course, Bargaining Baker very good with minor ovens and stuff like that. I guess I'm just looking at this hand and thinking, also looking at the meta-analysis of who I'm playing with and saying, do I really want Reedstone Food? This seems like a hand that loves to read. This hand loves to read because it's doing other stuff in stage 1 and gets wood really easily. Right? Okay. Hello, Potter's Plow. Sure. So yeah, so Potter's Plow, Inspector, four-room house. Now what I'm looking for, I'm interested in picking up some way to cover my final space. Because if I do the four-room house, four field, four pastures, then I have an empty space. So picking up a miner that covers the space would be quite nice. You don't need Reedstone food for your food tempo though with Bargaining Baker. Um, yeah, I don't know what I was talking about. Why I was talking about Reedstone food in particular. I'm not sure because Bargaining Baker doesn't need to take Reedstone food. It does appreciate getting 2 stone somehow for building the stone oven, but it's not like mandatory. Um, recipe book. Whenever you use a cooking improvement. Oh, so this lets me get an extra food out of my cattle, and it's got a point on it. Interesting. Um, paying the initial, like, so with sheep, right? With sheep, you end up eating a lot of sheep throughout the course of the game. Paying a cattle, though, is a lot more expensive because it takes a lot longer before this card pays off. Maybe use recipe book on start player when I'm going to burger flip a second time before the cooking hearth comes out. Maybe. 5 food on this card from the supply store. We try and pay a wood to get a food off the card. Breeder's Market. Exhibition. Exhibition for 2 vegetables seems okay. Yeah, I think I don't take recipe book here. I think I'm going to take exhibition over recipe book. Like exhibition just for two vegetables as a 3-point miner at the end of the game. Like that seems fine. Breeder's Market also makes it really easy to get a breeding pair of cattle because as soon as I actually build stables or build fences, I theoretically already have 1 cattle. This lets me get my second. I think I'm going to take exhibition here. Ooh, Iron Oven. Okay, so obviously seeing Iron Oven now, I'm really regretting not having Bargaining Baker. Because Iron Oven is like the best Bargaining Baker miner. 2 stone for 2 points and 6 food is just absurd. So we've got Iron Pot here. We've got Bilberries. Tracks in the field. I mean, I think I'm taking Iron Oven. I wonder if someone tries to do tracks in the fields plus Boarlord. Maybe. Wonderwood from the supply. Berry Bush. No, don't care. Yeah, I think I block pick Iron Oven here. I think I just don't want to pass it to the Bargaining Baker. I think it's just way too good to pass to them. Hate that card. Which card are you referring to, HAKLJ? Sorry, I'm not paying too much. I need to keep this draft going. I'm on a timer here. Yeah, I don't particularly love Koi Pond here. Magnet seems interesting with Crapshooter. End of any turn, you receive. So the idea is I have 1 stone, I play Magnet, I go down to 0, I Magnet a stone, I get 1, and then all of a sudden I get a second one. Yeah, Magnet plus Crapshooter seems pretty good. Yeah, I don't think I'm going for Foreign Labor. I don't think I'm going for Nail Basket. Uh, I've come up on River Mill generally, but I think this is Magnet here. So the funny thing about Impressionist is that it makes stone support, like it lets me turn a clay into a stone, which then can become 4 clay later, which is kind of fun. Do I want coffee bean? I kind of like the idea of coffee bean plus 2 Renos in 14. And the way that would work is I'd play exhibition and get 2 vegetables. I'd have to do exhibition in like 13 to get my 2 vegetables. Then I'd coffee bean, Reno major, jump home, and then coffee bean, Reno again. Reno improvement again, and maybe I play like Iron Oven for some points. Could be fun. I don't really like Harrow here, and I'm pretty unimpressed by everything else. I just don't think I need stone support. Coffee bean actually has a point on it, so. Breeder's Market came back. Okay. When you bake bread, you may convert grain to 2 food each. The text is weird. As many grain as you want, or something like that. The text on this is a bit weird. Yeah, I don't think I'm playing firewood. Don't want to light that much wood on fire. Reed Nursery is a tiny bit interesting, but usually just better to score points from crops. Sure, Breeder's Market's fine here. And I'll take Berry Bush, I guess. I don't think I ever play Coke Stove here. And I'm off of bonus. So, would this have been a good unicycle driver hand? I didn't really get anything that gives me round 1 stone. So I don't think so. Also, all the miners have generally been pretty expensive. Like all the the good free miners have all been at least minimum 2 occupation prereq. Be right back. I nabbed enough stone miners from Stone Curator. I was not even thinking about that. I'm more worried about I was a lot more worried about the Bargaining Baker getting Iron Oven, because that card is absurd. I agree that Potter's Plow is like the Potter's Plow just seems like it's a very underdeveloped card. Like it should probably have an occupation prerequisite, right? Right? Now, in 4-player games, you know, it's kind of an absurd card because it's just so much better than Threshing Plow. I can never remember the plow names. It's so much better than Threshing Plow because 3 clay is easier to get than 3 wood. But if you remember that there are other game types in 4-player, then it's like, okay, you know, 3 clay is actually very expensive in, you know, 2 or 3-player games, I think, so. So then maybe it doesn't need a prereq. It's just like for symmetry purposes, it seems weird that it doesn't have one. Just because specifically we play so much 4-player games. I actually don't love being in first here because if I'm second or third, I have an extra food and I very likely still get occupation. And I don't care. I don't want to take like traveling player's second move is good. Like, okay, Oh, whoops. Thank you, HAKLJ. Um, so what I was saying is, like, I actually don't love that I'm first here because if I'm in the two, well, obviously the best seat to be in is the two seat. But if I'm in the 2 or 3 seat, I very likely get the same actions, and I upgrade my action. My like the traveling player's action upgrade is a lot better, and my opponents all have an extra food compared to me. Like I think this I would have been like pretty obviously if I don't get Ock round one, I would have been unhappy in the 3 or 4 seat. But I think most games, if you're in the 3 or 4 seat, you get your occupation into traveling players here, right? That's all. Also commenting on Montu playing patron instead of Reedstone food. Like it's fine, but we just know that he loves that action space, right? Oh, oh. So this is a bit of an awkward crapshooter because it doesn't come out until round 6 or 7, probably round 7 most likely. Probably I'm playing Stage Star in 3. I'm playing Inspector in 5. I'm playing Crapshooter in 7. I'm playing Grain Speculator in 9. And I'm playing Impressionist in 11. Something like that. Depends on how bad my second moves are, I suppose. Oh, I would love to read here. I guess I'm happy with 3 wood as well, but I'd really love to read here. Give me to read. Also, I should look at Crapshooter. It's 4-3-2. Whoa! That is a first pick. We Three Kings first pick street musician. He had to, well, okay, he didn't have to have first picked it. I bet he maybe just picked it early. But yeah. I bet he first picked street musician, passing circus manager. I got Galaxy Brain. No, not Galaxy Brain. That's unfair. It's just like normal good play. I mean, Circus Manager is still a very solid card, and I'm happy to have been past it. I'm much happy to have been past Circus Manager than to have been past that same pack with Street Musician. Because Street Musician might have just fallen out of the draft. Especially getting the Stage Star. The Stage Star actually, like, I feel like the Stage Star actually does so much work for this hand. Stage Star plus Inspector, like, I'm going to be able to double build. I'm going to be able to get the Cooking Hearth up and then double build pretty easily. Especially getting 2 read round 2. Excuse me. The one thing I am afraid of is Montu grabbing 4 clay first action. Or whoever has the Bargaining Baker 4 clay first action. That would be pretty bad for me. I kind of want to play Crapshooter because it lets me take 3 clay next round. Exactly. And Major Minor has flipped. And I get a read here. And I should have a cattle. Yeah. Did I read this right? It's 4-3-2-1. Yes. Exactly 1 resource. Yes. Yeah, okay, I did that right. Yeah, so even if Montu takes the 4 clay here because he has Bargaining Baker, or We Three Kings to build the clay oven, I can take the 3 clay. What is this? This is black. I need to block this black ambient mud every time it comes on. It's not ambient enough. If it was more ambient that I didn't notice it, fine. But it's not ambient enough. Once you got Beauty and the Beast 4. I mean, Beauty and the Beast is pretty good with certain cards, but like, I don't know. I'm less high on Beauty and the Beast than you are, I think, Catchy Slim. Or current hype train conductor, I should say. Oh, guys, please go on Discord and suggest costumes for Halloween. Because I'm uncreative and I need... Well, mostly because I'd like to hear your suggestions. Because otherwise I'll pick something that's pretty easy again. Which is fine, but... Yeah. I just think the actions it forces are, you know... Yeah. I mean, obviously it's better, like... All those cards that like really constrict your two, like, okay, a card that constricts one action you can usually plan around, but a card that constricts both your actions, like for example, like if you're taking Reedstone Food first action with Beauty and the Beast, you either have to think you want this, you have to think you're getting this clay action or traveling player's action back, and like you kind of hate taking traveling players with Beauty and the Beast because why are you taking a raw food action if you have this card that's already giving you a bunch of food, right? I yeah, it's a similar thing with like Rifleman and Family Doctor. Not Family Counselor. Family Counselor is fine, but Family Doctor, like Family Counselor doesn't really restrict your first choice; it restricts your last one. Like it says, "Hey, look at all the actions on this game board; they all have a food on it." Whereas like Beauty and the Beast is really like it yeah, it doesn't do anything. I don't know. It's exclusively for Ock Plow. Yeah, and I think that's if that's what you want to do, sure. But then it's just Hill Farmer, and it's like and it's Hill Farmer that really wants cheap Ock first action, and then you're like, okay, like Hill Farmer is a lot more flexible and better. Guest costume was goat. It provides food later. Does it provide like I don't know? Does it provide food later? I'm a little skeptical of that claim. It can. Like if you're doing 3 wood, 2 wood, whatever late in the game or whatever, it's fine. Oh, you guys can't see Berry Bush, my bad. Make that bigger for you. Oh, there's someone who asked on YouTube to make all the card text bigger. I think there's just like there's just too much text. I'm sorry. If you're watching on mobile, I'm sorry. This game is just like unless we had an add-on that literally replaced the cards with full card images so that the people who so like for example like I wouldn't I don't have to read Burger Flipper, right? Theoretically Burger Flipper could just be an image of Burger Flipper, for example. um so I'm gonna Circus Manager second action. What's my first action here? Is it like a start player looking at taking... Oh, it's a start player because I'm going to be able to surprise build first action in 5. Unless these guys are paying attention, which they totally could be. I think I just played Berry Bush here, right? Yeah. Because if Montu doesn't remember Stage Star in particular, I get to build first move in 5 unexpectedly. Montu is always building here. You think if Cheapok, you think he doesn't consider 4 clay with Beauty and the Beast? He doesn't consider 4 clay or Cheapok? We need, you know what? We need that the too damn high. We need that meme. We definitely need that meme. I gotta go faster. I gotta go fast. You know it's an awkward read number to get to? 2. It's possible I never collect that second crapshooter read. Or if I do, it does nothing. That's more likely that I have 2 in my supply because of Reno, and then they don't do anything. Or clay looks good. 4 clay looks good. Yeah, I should take 4 clay, but first room is never bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna build here. I might be wrong. I'm just gonna build. I don't know. Is that it? Is that an okay Monty? I feel like that's his cadence. Maybe not the tone, but that's his cadence. Sheep Farmer almost came back. So let's flip and play Occupation Stage Star. Whoops, get 6 and 4 and feed 4. That goes up. Alright, I think I just won the game. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure I just won the game. Like, getting this action this early means that I can, like, play Exhibition and then sow and then harvest and then, like, use Coffee Bean. Like, it just lets me do so many gross stuff. It means Impressionist comes out so much earlier, and, like, I can maybe build some Stone Majors. Makes my Magnet a lot stronger, because it actually lets me, like, have time to go get it. Like, there's a world now where I play Impressionist, like, in round 7, and use it to get the Stone for Magnet or something like that, especially if Stone flips in 7. Especially if I get the 6 clay next round. Planning to skip growing right for the memes? I can play Breeder's Market. That's funny. You guys are savage. Oh, it's not limited, right? It is limited. Yeah. You can only buy 1 of each. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Just want to leave grow fallow to irritate Monty. Yeah. Yeah, that would be kind of funny. So did we three kings get handmade? Did handmade go that far? I'm looking at Beastmaster Pocoyo and wondering. Also, Pocoyo played Beastmaster in round 4 or 3. That's a little suspect. A little suspect. Having to start player to grow second is enough irritation. Does he? I feel like we three kings might just take the sheep here. I think you can risk it. Actually, no, sorry, you can't risk it. That's right, because Pocoyo can build now. Right, I missed Pocoyo got enough. Pocoyo got a lot of wood this round. I missed Pocoyo could build. 4 wood, 3 wood, right? Yeah, 4 wood, 3 wood. Yeah. Ooh. So, couple things I could do here. I can go for a clay room, or I could go for a wood room. The nice thing about going for a clay room is it lets me like fence pretty quickly to get cattle breeding with breeders market slash burger flipper. On the other hand, building the wood room comes a lot quicker. Oh wow! Rip. Monty just stole a wood from me. Rip. Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder if he has a guest room. I think guest room might be the thing here. Also, guess I should have left growth fallow and taken traveling players. Interesting. Nobody taking start player is so good for me. Letting me get the 6 clay here, so good for me. Then second action, probably take one of the 3 wood moves. And then probably I play it safe and Awk this. Do I Awk this round? Maybe not. I could Awk this round. I mean, I don't have too much else to do with my third action. Reedstone, I guess Reedstone Food is a pretty solid move. Yeah, he does have guest room. Yeah. Okay, makes sense. So he's left with 1 food. So his second action gets him 2 food if he takes 3 wood. Or he could take fishing. I'll take 3 wood plus a wood here. I guess there's an argument for taking the other 3 wood to not let Monty take it and have Beauty of the Beast active, but if I don't take that 3 wood, then probably 6 wood is left for we 3 kings. No, actually 6 wood is left for Montu then. But Montu wouldn't want to do it. He'd want to build grow. I mean, I don't think I ever get 6 wood. But yeah, maybe I should have taken the other 3 wood just to block Montu's Beauty and the Beast. Oh, I don't get an extra wood. My bad. Sorry. I haven't played with Crap Shooter before. My bad. Thank you, HIKLJ. Monty would take 6 wood. Oh, he's got guest room. Yes. Guest room, of course. Thanks, Sid. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, Sid. We three kings, 2 wood. Interesting. It almost looks like a balance farmer or something. Hmm. Um, Probably first move 3 reed next round. Or do I really want the 2 stone? I think first move 3 reed next round. I think I actually play Impressionist here. Because it does actually let me get the stone for magnet. And it does some neat things in terms of manipulation. So this is, I pay a food and then eat a cattle. So I get, I should have 4. So I get net plus 3. And I flipped. Yeah, I think that's okay. Yeah, I wasn't set on playing Impressionist. I was thinking about playing Inspector because Inspector lets me get towards that room a lot quicker, right? Because like We Three Kings is not at all ready to build. So the reason that I wanted to play Inspector there was because it lets me take Reed into build in 7 or in 8. Sorry, presumably Montu builds in 7. But I might get to do that anyways, though. I'm just expecting We Three Kings to first action take the 3 wood, and then it's kind of tough for me to get enough wood. Unless I literally play Traveling Players Burger Flip again. Reedstone Food is just better than 3 Reed, isn't it? It gives up 1 Reed, but it gets me the Reed from... yeah, it gets me the Reed and the stone. And I'll take the stone first. This also lets me start player. I can play start player magnet. Or I can play the pottery. I guess if the 3 Reed comes back, I could think about like the BMW, but... maybe that's my round. Start player. Start player and then inspector. Yeah, it seems clear to me that We Three Kings. I'm surprised if Handmaid went that late, but it looks like We Three Kings has it, right? Because We Three Kings wants to breed the sheep and then convert, and then all of a sudden Handmaid's ready to go. So I flip for a cattle, which is net 1, 2, 3, and then I remove the food on here for the Auk. Then I'll convert 2 clay to a wood stone here. It lets me build a stable on room, which also lets me buy an animal to activate my breeder's market. And then build the well. And then I can eat a cattle, buy a cattle, net plus a food. Yep. Because I'll burger flip again. How's Pokio holding 5 football players in 2 stables? Stable master. Lets Pokio hold a bunch of sheep. Yeah, it is a very unique image, that's for sure. He's got the football players, the Brazilian football players in the bottom right. Yeah, it's Brazilians, yeah. Montu with Bargaining Baker. So Pokio passed on Bargaining Baker with the intention of playing Beastmaster, which seems odd because you still need to feed. So like Bargaining Baker seems like a pretty good way to feed that's not with other stuff. So the well is there. But I can. Oh, yeah. It pretty easily. Like I can't build it right this moment. Um. think I take the 3 stone here. Or the 3 wood, sorry. And then I'm going to build last, or grow last action and play Potter's Plow. And then I want to play Seed, Grain Speculator next round. World Cup 2018. Oh no, much older than that. Like 2002, Sid. Pretty sure Pocoyo's had that picture since like 2011. I'm pretty sure it's the 2002 team. Because they're holding the World Cup. So Brazil last won in 2002. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure Pocoyo's had that picture on this site since like 2011. It's been maybe 10 years. I don't see any text about the Brazil football team on Stable Master. That's good. That's good. I like that. I really like that. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, this auto played. I was like, this is different music. I don't remember putting this back on. Hope I don't get the VOD muted. Open a new tab. Farm Cup. That kind of looks like Neymar, but I'm pretty sure it's not Neymar. Also, this is not the Brazilian. Is that the Brazilian flag? Yeah, that's not the Brazilian flag. I'm pretty sure this is the Spanish flag, or it's something. I think Pocoyo is Spanish, but has the Brazilian football team on there. It's kind of confusing. I'm going to take the 5 clay here. And if Pocoyo wants to first move build the well, he may. It's a Spanish flag. That makes sense, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Pocoyo is Spanish. That's good. I haven't put anything on the meme tab in a while. Oh, that's in an awkward spot. Why do I have it there? I guess you guys don't need to see the majors, do you? You're just how can you remind me what majors are built if you can't see them? Uh-oh. This is gonna go end badly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the Brazilian kit. I'm pretty sure that's the Brazilian kit. I guess did Spain win the World Cup in 2010? It could be. You know what? It actually could be the Spain 2010. Spain 2010 kit. Because they won in 2010, right? No, they were red. Yeah. No, was it Italy that won? Spain won? No, it was Spain that won in 2010. They beat Italy in the final, didn't they? Oh, Germany. Yeah, Germany lost to Spain, and then they beat the Netherlands in the final. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's definitely not the 2010 kit. I think it's 2002. So Renault's gone. I think I just build the well here. I think. I do want to take wood. I think I'm just going to build the well. Building the well when I can also when I can magnet a stone back after doing so seems like a good idea. So am I opening up berry bush here? If I do crack open berry bush, no, I still can't. I need to get to 4. I guess what I can do is I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna convert clay so that I activate wood for impression for crapshooter, right? That's what I'm doing here. So then what else am I doing? I'm definitely gonna play an Auk. I could do my triple plow here. Yeah, I'm not gonna fence. Guess I could take 2 sheep as 4 food, but if I'm opening the berry bush, then I don't need to open the berry bush. Maybe just triple plow here is fine. You don't like eating both cattle. I agree. I agree that I'm very likely to fence in the next round. So keeping a cattle so that I can take one in 11 seems like a good idea. I agree with that, Sid. I agree that I don't want. I might want a burger flip once, but probably not twice. I agree with that. So I think cracking open the berry bush seems fine. One for an Auk and one to flip. Yeah, I have so many actions, I don't really need to play Exhibition. But I think I'm certainly sowing a grain and a vegetable next round. That's definitely something I'm doing. I'll just do that for now. I'll wait to see what Montu does. Yeah, so I guess the way we can look at it is say, hey, if I don't open the berry bush, I have the chance to gain 1 food in each of the remain. Like I have the chance to gain 2 or 3 more food. If I don't eat breeding 1 extra cattle offsets that entirely. So the thing is, I have enough moves that I think eating both cattle is not the end of the world because, I don't care about Circus Manager anymore. I can take fishing to take cattle and just, flip twice or take a cattle action also. For Whoops. Yeah, so that's my farm there, and I magnet a stone. Magnets, end of the work phase, end of the round, end of the round. Yeah, so I can't convert a clay to a stone because then I wouldn't be able to magnet. Can't I 2 clay to wood reed? I can. I guess I just don't really think I need the reed right now. Because now if I keep 5 clay, I can buy the pottery and then activate thing. Crapshooter. Card that I can't remember the name of. So I don't really want to take wood here, because if I take wood, then I haven't gotten to activate Crapshooter. So do I want to fish and flip? Fish and flip seems better than the 3 sheep, actually. I think I fish and flip. Fish and flip. Wingardium Leviosa. Flipping is a bit dangerous in this direction because of my stage star. I guess what I could do is fence 4. Fence 4. If I think I'm going to get the sheep with my 3rd action, I could fence 4, then take the sheep, then play exhibition after buying a boar with my fencing action. Could do that. We 3 Kings plays Fleece Factory. So it's only Pocoyo who will take it. Alright, let's see if I get the move. And I'll end up having to eat a cattle, but that's fine. Because I'll just take another cattle next round. I paid too much for the boar, thank you. I'm supposed to 2 food for boar only. I guess I haven't played with some of these cards very many times. Like Breeder's Market. Crapshooter. I don't have the effect just internalized. Is this what it feels like to be a new player? Oh, this sucks. This sucks. Why does anyone ever do this? So Pokio is trying to set up is Pokio trying to set up Mason's Apprentice? No one else looks likely to play Mason's Apprentice. It's really just Pokio. Last action, 3 wood looks fine. Or Reno Exhibition. I'd be pretty happy with either. Three wood activates Crap Shooter and keeps Montu from getting a 6 wood action. And Reno Exhibition sets me up for my So action next round. And also, I think kind of forces Montu to first action So Bake. If he doesn't, I take it myself. Oh, Pokio is renovating, playing Foreign Labor. So could still build the pottery. Pokio could totally build the pottery. I was just looking at the fact that Pokio had more than enough read. But I guess Pokio's got the BMW. Start player exhibition next round. Only if Montu sows here. If Montu doesn't sow here, then I'm not getting so after playing exhibition. The other thing is, the longer I leave traveling players sitting around, more likely I lose that wood. But maybe that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Yeah, Montu's fencing here, so he's taking the 3 wood. Well, 3 wood and a stone looks like a pretty fantastic action next round. Yes, I would like that. I would like that, please. Yes, very much, please. I think I just play exhib. Do I just play exhibition or do I take 4 clay? I guess I take 4 clay. Yeah. Just accept that I'm very likely not never getting any clay out of this. That's still possible. Yeah, with Impressionist and Reno, it's still possible. Like maybe I go down to 3 clay, collect 1, eat it, then go down to 3 clay, collect. Yeah. Or Impression. As long as I can have Impressionist, I still have a chance of getting those clay. How are we doing for time? 7:45. Not so good. Kind of need this game to end in 20, 25 minutes. 25 minutes is pushing it. 20 minutes would be ideal. So I gotta pick up the pace. I'm playing pretty slow. Too much to do. Too many cards. Oh, Montu's grabbing that stone. Okay. Paging Dr. Game, yeah. No, I won't do that. I'm not that tight for time. This league that I'm playing in, the games are an hour and a half. And if I show up like 2 minutes, if I'm ready to go 2 minutes after the game starts, it's totally fine. Whereas my men's league on Friday night is a lot more competitive, so I really want to get there early and get a good warm up. And also, I drive other people to that. The big one is I drive like 2 other players. So if I'm late, then it really screws us. Fleece Fact, We Three Kings has a couple nice minors going there, but unfortunately, We Three Kings is just not relevant. Not they're way too far behind on actions. Not growing until round 9 is too weak for them this game. What do they need? Is there a card that saves them? Like maybe Heavy Plow, but you don't just need Heavy Plow. You need like Heavy Plow and Giant or Noble or something. And even then, you don't really want a Heavy Plow with your Fleece Factory. You don't want to convert all your sheep into cattle. Montu's gonna block my So Bake, right? I just think, yeah, there's like no way he doesn't. So I think I just Reno. Although Reno's not contested at all. Well, let's see. Turn a sheep into a vegetable. I can't breed them anyways. And I can pick up a second sheep very easily when I fence next stage and still get to 4 sheep. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Inspector Gadget. Do 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 do. In spite of Circus Manager, I feel like Occupation's been. We've got 11 Ox played. So maybe it's not been that contested. I just feel like Expensive Hawk has been played several times. Pokio thinks Handmade gives family growth. You have to still take the family growth. Oh, Stone Support. Ah, that's why. I was like, how does Monty Reno? I forgot about Stone Support. But I got my So here, so that's pretty awesome. That's quite awesome. So Dunk Collector is good, but yeah, I don't think it's good enough here for We Three Kings, unfortunately. We Three Kings really needs. I guess if We Three Kings hits family growth without room here, that's something, but yeah. I don't have too much to do here. I think I just take traveling players and flip just to reset the food counter on traveling players given stage star. And I probably eat a sheep to allow myself to breed the cattle, and then just be content with taking a single sheep later for 2 points, and figure breeding the cattle is better than breeding sheep in the future. Certainly pick up a second stone with converting clay also. Probably get wood as well. Yeah, probably turn clay into wood and stone, most likely. Oh, Montu, 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 Montu. Montu. He's only been slightly slower than me this game. Yeah. So I need to go faster. I still have a move. Oh, family grows without room. And I get 3 wood and a stone here. That's pretty cool. Pottery is still available. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I'm gonna reno pottery with my next move. Because Pokio does have the resources to grab them. Grab it, so. You think correctly, HAKLJ. Then after that, 3 stone for the iron oven, or 3 wood for fencing. Plow also, fine move. Two wood is just good enough. I'll take it here over the 3 stone. Remaining majors: 3 clay fireplace, 5 clay cooking hearth, and the joinery. Fence looks uncontested, so I should be able to take stone here. 4 clay seems kind of better than 2 wood, no? No, because I think I want a fence next round. I want a fence before the next harvest. Just because I don't want to be pressured on it in the last round. I want to be able to take Plauso in 14. You know, it'd be funny if there. You know how we have that rule where start player can't be taken. Like there's like in revise, there's some rule to explicitly make it clear start player can't be taken multiple times in the same round. Does Coffee Bean abuse that? Because obviously it's not occupied, right? But by the strict definition, the rule says, I believe the rule says, you can never take start player after somebody else has taken it or something like that. How am I Inspector Gadgeting? I just need up one more field, and I'm gonna get 4 pastures. I'm good. It's fields, pastures, and rooms, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Montu! Montu! Tokyo is playing Mason's Apprentice. Okay. So Plauso should get taken here by We Three Kings. So then I take start player Iron Oven and Bake a Grain. Yeah. Pokio builds a room, which he cannot grow into, which makes Handmade even more questionable. Oh, Plauso is available. I think start player is still better than Plauso. Because I really want to sow on those vegetable fields. I think I take 3 wood just to make sure Pokio doesn't take it. Because if Pokio doesn't have any wood, then there's no reason to think that they might fence. And then it's just between Montu and I. And Montu's got the Nail Basket plus Reno Fence available to him. Yeah. Yeah, so Montu can't block my fence, and we Three Kings can't block my fence, so should be able to get my fence even after first move plus, so. Even if Pokio Pokio probably plays that Sidzok, right? That gives him a 5 resource discount on fencing. So yeah, I should be fine to get my fence action. So I could take 4 clay here. I could play Coffee Bean just to play it. Yeah, I think that seems fine. 3 resource? Oh, 3 resource. It's 5 animals, 3 wood. Okay. Thanks, Sid. Think converting, getting 1 wood just to be safe from stage star attacks seems like a good idea. So whether that's from a clay or from taking wood. Probably what I do is I take 4 clay and then convert one of them into a wood. Just to be totally safe on that front. It was nerfed, used to be 1 resource per animal. Hmm. Yeah, neat card. Seems pretty strong. In general, cards that give you actions that you need at the end of the game and then also give you a discount, like give you resources at the same time, those are usually quite strong. No. Two clay to read stone to make Reno easier. Um, 2 clay to 2 stone seems better than to read stone. But maybe. I guess there are 2 stone actions. I think probably... Yeah, I think probably I take 1 stone here. I think I take 1 wood here. Just to make it so that Montu cannot first action take 1 wood to block me. I don't think it's likely that he does that, but it's more like just to be absolutely certain. Yeah. Now I'll do 2 clay into woodstone, yeah. Or 2 clay into reedstone. And may as well eat a clay. Yeah, very little reason not to eat a clay. Feed 8. Not eat C. Not eat C. Eat a cattle. Yeah, I have so much food. I actually have a ridiculous amount of food.
Taking 4 wood here, or 3 wood, and a stone is kind of dicey here as Pocoyo. Because, yeah, you're not getting fence back. I'm fencing here every single time. I'm never risking Montu blocking my Reno fence and Pocoyo taking fence. It's like the only way that I lose here. I mean, Montu's got a nice farm. He's got the sickle points. He's got a couple agronomist points, but like he doesn't have inspector. Like I have the inspector points and the well and a maxed pottery. Like my farm is kind of absurd. Point on magnet. Point on these two. 3 points on inspector. Oh, buy a sheep also. Whoops. Two stone lets me last action Reno for 2 points each action. So I breed a cattle, 46, plus 4, 53, and Reno 57. Final score. Don't know that Montu even gets to 50. So yeah, this is one. Montu. Okay, I don't care. The final farm plus 7. 57. All right, I'm gonna have someone else to report this because I gotta go. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little video. I don't know the other scores, but I've won this game. Maybe someone gets to 52, 53. I don't think anyone is above 53. Thank you very much for watching. I will be back tomorrow. What time tomorrow? Same time as, yeah, similar time to today, like 6:30ish. No, I have an errand to run with Nathan. It'll be later. It'll be a bit later. It'll be like 7 start. Nathan and I have an errand to run. So, yeah.
we'll see you guys then. Bye, guys.